Okay guys, are you excited? Get excited! This week's challenge is about our ancestors. A lot of people consider ancestors genealogically. So if someone is related to someone famous way back in their family history, then they kind of embrace that and carry that along with them because it's a good thing. We don't so often mention the bad stuff, even though that is still part of the family history. We kind of tend to push that to the side. But when I talk about ancestors for this challenge, I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about the diamond of people essentially standing behind you because, you know, the one that created it all, light, God, whoever you choose to identify that light source with, everyone that came before you, making that first part of the triangle, right? And then, of course, I consider your soul group, okay, pre this lifetime or for this lifetime. And then the top of your triangle, your diamond. The top of your diamond is everyone in this lifetime who has passed before you that's part of your family, okay? So you could consider your ancestors your living parents. You could consider your ancestors just anyone that's died before you. You could consider your ancestors genealogically. I consider it more open space. So for everybody that believes, oh my gosh, the word just totally blanked on me. Reincarnation. Everyone that believes in reincarnation, I do as well. I consider the ancestors from all the previous lives as well, and the soul groups that travel with us as well. So our diamond on the bottom is like really big, very full. And what I imagine when I call on my ancestors for strength, or I call on them for advice, or I call on them for anything, is everyone from the back forward putting their hand on someone in front of them's shoulder and lending them strength and energy and wisdom and whatever I requested from them in order to pay it forward to little old me. Now, the same can be said of living our life properly, because when we call on our ancestors, we don't just call on them for the good stuff. We also kind of carry on the things like shame, embarrassment. Some families still kind of talk about that. I always worried about that as a teenager. I was a really awesome kid because I knew that there were dead people watching me all the time. So there wasn't really much you can get away with. So if you really wanted to get away with something, you better make it really bad and make it worth it. Makes sense, right? Yeah. Never drank, never smoked. Yeah. Not quite an angel, but I made my bad stuff worth it. So, for your challenge, I want you to make your own meditation to ask your ancestors for something useful. Wisdom, information, strength, energy, hope, whatever you need that's not a physical thing. Although I guess if you need a physical thing like a tractor or something, you can ask your ancestors to help guide you to the means to get a tractor or something. When I call on my ancestors, it's usually for strength and wisdom, because I'm dummy. I'm a dummy sometimes, and you can never have too much strength, especially when we talk about advocating for our children. And as strongly as we feel about protecting and loving and giving to our children, that's exactly how our ancestors feel about us. So it's not a chore, it's not an inconvenience, it's not something negative to ask for motivation from your ancestors. Ask for a pick-me-up, ask for a sign, ask for help, ask for an answer, ask for things that you need. Same thing with the angels. Different level, okay? So I want you to videotape yourself doing a guided meditation that you yourself have created. I want you to try it, and I want you to give yourself feedback. And if you'd like to share your meditation, if you would like to share your feedback, please let me know, okay? The blood moon is Friday. So this week is going to be absolutely crazy. So I would suggest that you make your meditation Monday night, try it out, fine tune it Tuesday, and then use it through the week to get through the onslaught of crazy that is absolutely destined to hit everybody. Crazy does not discriminate. That's the interesting part of our fates, I guess. Crazy does not discriminate. So, again, your challenge. Call upon your ancestors in a guided meditation that you yourself are going to create videotape and then play for yourself, okay? Everyone's is going to be different. For beginner meditators, I suggest obviously a longer intro. Me, I'm like, all right, let's get to work, people. This is what we need. This is how we need to accomplish it. Let's go. Go, team, go. For folks that aren't that experienced in meditation, you may need kind of a transition. So a lot of people use going up or down stairs. Some people use getting into elevators. Some people just count themselves backwards and then count themselves forward to go under and then come back out, kind of like hypnosis, right? Some people like to meet at specific safe places. If you have done meditation before, you are obviously, and if you're not acquainted with, get acquainted with, the idea of creating your own safe space in a meditation where you can talk with deceased loved ones, you can talk to spirit guides, you can talk with angels, with whoever. You have created your own special safe place, okay? And you can include that in your meditation if you would like to meet a representative of your ancestors, if you have asked a spirit guide to be a representative of your ancestors, or you can just get the general consensus if you'd like to hear from different specific ancestors. Some people who have lived off-world lives, as I prefer to call them, may actually be seeking specific guidance from the Pleiadians, the aliens, whatever, Martians, wherever you're from. So you may actually designate a specific type of ancestor to receive information from. No one ancestor is going to be the same. And so I typically ask or identify my spirit guide as a representative for them to speak through. It cuts down on the confusion for people that aren't as experienced. And if you're familiar and already linked in with your spirit guide, it should make things much easier as far as just communicating like a conversation goes. So the spirit guide can give you information. You can say, I have no idea what that means. And if it's just an ancestor, guess what? They're gone and another ancestor is coming through to drop off their message, right? Kind of like just being a medium. So identifying your spirit guide can be like, wait, I don't understand. Can you please ask them this? And so your spirit guide can go to the ancestor and be like, did you mean this or whatever information you need to identify. They may not. For the record, sometimes those son of a guns can't give you a direct answer, and that's fine. Because really, when I talk to my ancestors, I ask for guidance, okay? I ask for hints, for clues, for tricks in life to get through without going absolutely crazy. So, always know that there are, in fact, like a freaking army behind you, expecting your success, waiting to help you. It is your job to ask for their help. They cannot interfere, okay? Kind of like the angels, kind of like your spirit guides, kind of like your guardian angel, okay? They cannot interfere without your permission. So, don't forget in your meditation to give them permission to communicate, to aid you, to strengthen you, to like give you good, awesome mojo, or like, great chop, karate chop in case you need it throughout the week, what else. So yes, there's that. So that is exactly, specifically, your one task for the week. Create your guided meditation. Try it out. You may want to fine tune it. You may start just writing it out throughout the day, Monday, jotting ideas down as you're working at your desk. You might tape it Monday night. You might try it. You might come out of it and be like, that was good, but I think I want to change X, Y, and Z. Change it up. Try it again Tuesday night. You get a really awesome meditation. You ask for advice and strength, and you're like, yes, this is it. This is great. This is fantastic, and use it every night for the rest of the week. That's fantastic. That's what I want. I want you to create something that you can use, okay? And I hope that this inspires you and gives you the confidence to create your own guided meditations for whatever you want in your life, okay? It is kind of strange to hear your own voice. Don't worry. It's all right. It's supposed to be a little strange, I guess. But it is also important that it's your own voice. Why? Because these are your ancestors. You. It really is all about you. Congratulations. So have a wonderful week. Let me know if you have questions. Feel free to message. Feel free to comment. It's going to be a fun one, so give me 24 hours to get back to you, just in case the crazy hits me too. All right? Love you guys. Bye.